Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the National League Central, the Cubs combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-1. In other Cubs news, relief pitcher Jake Jewell has been placed on waivers by the club. The Marlins amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-3. The New York Yankees tossed a combined 1-hitter as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-0. Byron Buxton drove home 3 runs, helping lead the Twins to Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Miami Marlins pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-4. John Lester earned his 6th win out of the pen as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 2-1. Brett DeGuss collected his first W this season, helping the Diamondbacks. It's the first day of September, the final full month of the regular season, and that, of course, means rosters have been expanded. Major League teams can now carry 28 players, so we'll be seeing some fresh faces making their debuts in today's games. But before that all gets underway, here's what happened in the final day of August. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-6. The Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-2. The Milwaukee Brewers 3 home runs as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-4. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The New York Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 1-0. The Phillies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 2-0. The Padres put up 16 hits on the day as they got a road win against Arizona 9-2. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits in the game as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-2. The Baltimore Orioles totaled 11 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-5. The Red Sox had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-0. The Oakland Athletics went deep 4 times as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 9-8. The Kansas City Royals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got a dramatic walk-off win against the Indians 5-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-4. The Astros allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Seattle Mariners 3-1. The The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 2-0. Heading into the day, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Cubs are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. John Lester collected his 8th win in relief as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 4-3. At the start of the day, the Cardinals are in 3rd place in the NL Central. And welcome everyone to Inside the Show, the best source for all the off-season news from around the baseball world. Here's the latest from around the league. Garrett Stubbs was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping the Astros take care of the Dodgers 5-4. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the National League Central, the Cubs defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-2. Robert Eccles and one other player. The Brewers got 11 hits overall as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-2. Carson Fulmer from the Cincinnati Reds. In exchange, Cincinnati receives second baseman Whit Merrifield, according to team sources. Wander Franco and starting pitcher Shane Baz, according to multiple sources. The Cincinnati Reds pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-1. Cionel Perez, according to team reports. The Phils put together 10 total hits. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, Hunter Strickland collected win number 3 this year, leading the Brewers to a win over the Cubs 5-4. Shane Baz from the Tampa Bay Rays. In return, Tampa gets starting pitcher Freddie Peralta, according to confirmed sources. In other Diamondbacks news, free agent Roberto Osuna has agreed to terms on a 2-year deal with the organization. Yusei Kikuchi earned the win, his 4th this season, helping lead the Mariners past the Padres 3-2. Also in Mariners news, free agent Trevor Story has agreed to terms on a contract with the organization. The Braves only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-1. In other Giants news, free agent Keone Kela has agreed to a 3-year deal. The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Minnesota Twins combined to give up just 5, hitting Buccos 5-3. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for 10 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-3. The Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-2. Cole Sulser and catcher Dylan Dingler, according to multiple sources. The Milwaukee Brewers combined for 4 total home runs as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 9-4. Adley Rutschman, according to team reports. The Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-1. Also in Mets news, free agent Chris Bryant has agreed to terms on a 5-year deal with the organization. The Marlins racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-3. Also from Miami, free agent Josh Rojas has agreed to terms on a 1-year deal with the organization. Mauricio Dubon was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, helping the Giants push past the Padres 6-5. Corey Kluber got the W and now has 5 this year, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 2-0. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. In other Red Sox news, free agent Corey Kluber has agreed to terms on a contract with the organization. In more news from Tampa Bay, free agent Alex Avila has agreed to a 1-year deal with the organization. The Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-4. Tyler Wade and center fielder Aaron Hicks, according to team sources. Juan Soto drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Nationals took down the Orioles 6-3. Travis Lakins, according to multiple sources. The Chicago White Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-1. Ahmed Rosario, according to confirmed sources. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-4. Randall Grichuk, according to team reports. The Houston Astros had 12 hits as a team as they sank the Mariners 9-1. The Angels put up 16 hits on the day as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 11-9. In other Halos news, free agent C.J. Cron has agreed to terms on a contract with the organization. In other news out of Oakland, free agent Noah Syndergaard has agreed to terms on a 5-year deal with the organization. The Texas Rangers combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-1. In other Rangers news, free agent Jonathan Scope has agreed to terms on a contract with the organization. Also in news from Colorado, free agent Kwang Young Kim has agreed to terms on a 1-year deal with the organization. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs finished off a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-3. Dylan Dingler from the Baltimore Orioles. In exchange, Baltimore receives starting pitcher Hunter Green, according to team sources. The Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-1. Ethan Small, according to multiple sources. In other Rockies news, free agent James Paxton has agreed to terms on a contract with the organization. The Atlanta Braves pounded out 17 hits in this one as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 9-3. The New York Mets allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Nats 1-0. In other Mets news, free agent Starling Marte has agreed to a 3-year deal with the Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the AL Central, Travis Shaw had 3 hits in the contest, leading the Cubbies past the Royals 4-3. The Chi Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 7-6. The Giants held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 2-1. Kyle Finnegan got his second W of the season, helping Washington get past the Marlins 6-3. The Colorado Rockies picked up 14 hits in total as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 5-3. Also in news from Colorado, free agent Tim LeCastro has agreed to terms on a 1-year deal with the organization. The Rangers amassed 14 hits in the game as they blew out the Jays 9-3. In other Blue Jays news, free agent Chris Taylor has agreed to terms on a contract with the organization. The Mariners knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-3. In more Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Milwaukee Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits. Pirates at PNC Park, 3-0. In other news from Milwaukee, free agent Marcus Stroman has agreed to terms on a 4-year deal with the organization. The Cubs got 11 hits overall as they pulled away from the Nationals 9-1. The Rockies racked hits as a team as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 9-0. The Braves totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-2. The Yankees brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Randy Arozarena had a home run and 3 RBIs as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays 5-4. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the American League. Also from Tampa Bay, free agent Wilmer Flores has agreed to a 3-year deal with the organization. The Detroit Tigers earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Red Sox on the road 2-1. Also from Boston, free agent Chris Archer has agreed to terms on a contract with the organization. Jonathan Scope had a big day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3 as Texas downed Cleveland 4-2. The White Sox smacked 15 team Hills 14-5. Alex Cobb earned the 3rd W of his season as the Angels got TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, Corbin Burns was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Brewers got the best of Miami 5-4. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The Reds put together 10 total hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-3. The Colorado Rockies hit 3 long balls as they pulverized the 2. The Phillies got 11 hits overall as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 9-4. Diego Cartaya and third baseman Luke Williams, according to team reports. The Arizona Diamondbacks launched 3 home runs as they dismantled the Giants 9-3. George Springer had a great day on 3 hits as Toronto took care of the Rays 11-3. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. Edwin Arroyo from the Seattle Mariners. And in return, they'll send starting pitcher Jose Barrios, according to team sources. The Chicago White Sox went deep 4 times as they defeated the visiting Tigers 8-3. The Indians combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-4. The A's allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Red Sox 2-1. Steven Gonsalves, according. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim sent 3 balls into the seats as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 4-2. The win was their 7th in a row. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Buccos completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-0. Entering the day's action, the Cardinals